Danny, how was Friday as an experience, getting back in that Football League experience?
Yeah, great night in terms of the atmosphere and the sort of jubilation of being back in the Football League. Packed house, lovely pitch under the lights, sunny for the build-up, all the things you could have wanted. 1-0 up early doors, and sadly we couldn't hold on for the win, but there was loads of good signs to come out of it. I think the supporters probably went home relatively happy, although probably slightly disappointed we didn't get all 3 points, but a worldie goal from Swindon got them the point, and fair play to them. But yeah, 1 point certainly better than none.
In terms of where you thought the team was and how they coped with it, what do you take away? Do you kind of feel like the squad and the team is going to be in a good place to attack the league?
Hopefully. Time will tell. I think especially first half, I thought we were very, very good. All over the pitch, all aspects of the game. I thought we did really well. I think the slight disappointment from the manager second half, we just dropped off a little bit all over and allowed them to sort of get back into the game. But I think, like I said before, maybe if that's a National League game, you go on to win 2 or 3, or you probably, even if they equalise, we get a late goal because our quality comes through. This year, League 2, even like first half, Swindon were probably off it and we were the dominant team. They've got the players and the personnel and the tactical awareness in this league to up their gears, and that's what they did. So credit to Swindon for sort of going up the gears and giving us more of a game the second half. Obviously I'm being biased and say we probably deserved to win on the whole, but the score don't lie. So yeah, the score doesn't lie, sorry. So it was a good point. Yeah, would love to have won, but never mind.
Highest opening day crowd for 50 years, I read. That is quite a statistic and just shows how the town has bought into what you guys are doing.
Yeah, it's a real feel-good factor. I've said it for a while now. I think obviously the promotion needed to happen last year, didn't it? Because I think it would have been a real opposite feeling around the town if we had fallen short last season. I think the time was right to go up. It had to be done, and we delivered. The club delivered. And now obviously that positive vibe is continuing, but as you well know in football, it can change very quickly. Despite how good our support is, they want to be entertained, they want to see winning football, and I think they nearly got all of that statement the other night. Apart from the win, they got entertained. The vibe when you come up to match days here, especially over the last year and a half, 2 years, has been great. It's such an exciting place to come and watch football, but we've got to make sure that continues. You know, we're going to Derby tomorrow, which I'm sure you'll touch on, which is probably a free hit. You know, they're a big championship club, and forget about the pre-season result the other week. That means absolutely nothing. And obviously for us, the bread and butter is the league fixture at Crewe on Saturday. But we'll cross that bridge after we get Derby out of the way.
Well, might as well go on to that now then. A battle of Derbyshire, Derby against Chesterfield, has a wonderful ring to it, doesn't it?
It does, and like I say, these are the sort of things that the supporters would do anything for last year when we were playing trophy games and FA Cup qualifying games, and we had to do it because we were in the league for a reason. So there was no complaints or arrogance about us doing those things. But the dream was to get out that league and then be in the first round proper straight away and go straight into the Carabao Cup and get drawn at places like Derby, where I'm sure we'll take probably nearly 3,000 supporters. So these are times for the supporters. We're certainly approaching it in the correct manner, knowing really that we're the underdogs, and Crewe is the game probably of more importance. But for the here and now, we want to go Derby and put on a good show.
Be a significant one though, wouldn't it, for the supporters, given the local ties to it? Yeah,
definitely. I think there's quite a good relationship really between the two sets of fans. I think there's quite a few Derby supporters in Chesterfield that come and watch. I certainly know a couple that come and watch Chesterfield when Derby are away. So I'm sure their loyalties will be divided. Those certain individuals, but yeah. Forget about the good relationship between supporters. They'll want to beat us because they had a really disappointing first result. So Paul Warne will A, want to get them onto winning ways, and B, want to eradicate the performance and result they got here a few weeks ago, albeit in a friendly. So we know we'll have our work cut out, that's for sure.
Are you aware of just how poor the club's record is in the League Cup when it was in it?
Our record or Derby? Yeah. Our record.
Yours, yeah.
No, but I'm sure you're going to go tell me.
Well, I'll credit the statistic to Mr. Tooley because he's obviously exceptional at this. But the last 11 times that the club's been in the League Cup, you've lost in the first round.
Fantastic.
That's something to put right.
There you go. I love your positivity on a Monday morning. Yeah, but I think we can't have our cake and eat it. I can't sit here and go, it's a free hit, it's one for the supporters, but our record's poor. What's going to we have to just approach it, and we've waited so long to get here now. Hopefully, and we're pretty confident we're going to be. We're EFL club this time next year. Then you might think, okay, we're established now. We're back in where we belong. Carabao Cup. Let's go and try and get a run in it. We want to go and get a result at Derby. We want to have a little cup run. Of course we do. We don't want all those supporters to go down there and for it to fall flat. But we're fully aware that we are the underdogs. And after a year last year of being the favourites in nigh every game, sometimes it's a nice tag to have.
In terms of what you're going to do with the squad, are you going to change a couple up? I know every kind of team looks at this, and I know you'll want to win the game, but equally, the cup can be an opportunity to just try a few different people, can't it? Yeah, it can. We haven't decided fully on what we're going to do yet in terms of personnel. Gaffer's going to have a look at a few things today in training, which will be a tactical session. It certainly won't be massive wholesale changes. There might be a couple, there might not. We're okay injury-wise, touch wood at the moment. And I'm sure all the players will be wanting to play at Pride Park, which is, let's get it right, it's a Premier League stadium. So, everyone's chomping at the bit to play. But we'll wait and see what we do probably this time tomorrow. Just finally from me, Danny, in terms of keepers, I know you said that Jamal Blackman turned down the opportunity to join the club. Is it still very much the hope that you do want to bring in another keeper to compete while the window's open? We will be looking to bring another goalkeeper. Yeah, there's obviously a couple of targets we're looking at or aware of. And time will tell if those things materialise. Like I said the other day, we've got a young lad who's only just signed forms from the academy, so it's unfair to consider him to be a number 2. And Ryan Boot's been excellent so far, but if we feel we're going to go a whole season with one professional goalkeeper, we'd be very foolish. So I won't name names, but there's certainly a few goalkeepers that we've got our eye on and be looking to bring into competition for Booty at some point. Is Harry Tyra still an option? Is he still one of the names within the mix? At the moment, with Harry, there was contact over the summer. I think he's been used at Everton. As far as I'm aware, he's part of their plans at the moment. But like I say, cards close to my chest. There'll be a few names, whether Harry's part of them or not, I will not disclose. But we're certainly bringing a goalkeeper in, hopefully, within the next few weeks. Good man. Thank you. Top man.